So I finally had the new stand, or releaser holder for the new building come in. So I'm trying to get that unwrapped. That was a pain. And now getting it unwrapped. But it's got some sharp edges. I think I'm going to drag the sandpaper disc over it because I don't really feel like cutting myself on it as much as it's probably going to happen. So, you want to help? These go around and hook on the tank, but I can't do that because my tank is already in the building. But I'm gonna go check, but I know I can't make this work, so I gotta go check it though. So that won't work because of the way I built my building, which is fine. I just need to cut it off, but I gotta figure out how tall it can be to catch it. So. Well, now that I got these all done, I totally screwed that up. They're supposed to go like that and hang on it. So now I only have that little lip for to hang on. So this could be a damn problem now. Crap. So I'm working on getting this releaser support put together down here in the new building. I screwed up and had it cut it too short, but luckily I know a guy at a fab shop and Darren was able to weld them back together. I think I just cut the wrong spot maybe, or I might get away with not having to cut it, but I'm gonna get this thing finished up today. Hopefully get the releaser mounted, get the tank cleaned, and then get some other stuff done. But some of that stuff may be tomorrow because I've got to work tonight, so we'll find out. I don't need to cut it. It's gonna work, there's enough space there, so that's a good thing. Now I just gotta put it together. So wrong holes in the base plate, so the bolts that came with wouldn't go through. So just a quick bore those out, and that's all better now. Now I can try and get this thing together. I feel like I'm gonna make a lot of trips back and forth here. Yep. The stand is in, or the bracket, whatever you want to call it, and weird, I didn't have to. It fit right in perfect. It does allow me to slide it. It's got different settings as far as like the height, so you can drop it down in further. I've got it as high as it'll go, but that's kind of because I want to get as much sap in here as I can. So if I have to adjust it down, I don't think I'm going to because I should have enough pitch going out. But I'm going to go grab the releaser, set that here, and then I can get that plumbed in because I got to drill some holes. Then I'll work on getting the tank cleaned. I guess I need the tape measure and the drill, and then I can start fishing these pieces through. I'm probably going to need pipe too, is my guess. I think so. So this is going to be a challenge getting my measurements because of the way everything's built in here, but I think I can just measure off the top and measure down for some of this stuff. I think that's going to be probably the easiest. 13 1/4, 13, I'll do 12 1/2. So if there's pitch into it for the vacuum line, if I come straight out here-ish. This line here is probably not the most ideal. It was what I had to work with to begin with coming in this side, and I think it's probably still my best bet because it comes down over there and then in. So if I run out this side too, I mean, I don't have to mess with it as bad. quarter. Those are in. I probably should have gone higher coming in, but I think it'll work. It's kind of flat, but I think it'll be okay. And then my vacuum line coming in, I've got to just kind of support it out here because I needed the height outside, so I'll have to mess with it out here, but I think this will be an easy one. But now I got to do the back. So I'm going to go in and measure those two, drill out, and then work my way in with those, which I definitely will need pipe for those. So I'm back here, and as I'm looking at the hole, trying to figure out how this is going to go, because I got to change the pipe. Where I switched it here, this is going to come out. There's some fitting, so that's going to get spliced and have new pipe come up to here. But I'm looking into the sun, going, wait a minute, I'm going to have late sun on the back side of this building, and that means these pipes are going to freeze up sooner back here. So where it's coming from here, so where it's coming from this way, I'm better off coming into the side of the building here, because it'll keep it in the sun longer. And then the same thing over here. I've got a little bit more sun on this side, so this one coming over, I'm just going to jump off and come into the side of the building here. It'll keep me out of the shade because the sun is still working its way that way. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be better, hopefully. A1, 2, and 3 are hooked up, as well as the vacuum line. They're good. I've got a little bit left here. I just need to mess with the vacuum line just to take that slope out, so that it doesn't have a belly, just so condensate doesn't fill that up. But everything else is pretty damn good right now. I do need to just clean the tank because it's full of sawdust and everything else. But I don't have Teflon on this valve yet because I just haven't got to it yet. But it's going to give me enough, hopefully, today. I'm gonna have to make the hole bigger. I'm gonna cut that out there. I get that closed, and I'm gonna clean it today though because we're above freezing and we're not supposed to be for a little while. So kind of want to get some of this stuff done, and then I think tomorrow we're supposed to be below freezing all day, so I'll do this now. There, clean and ready to go. Probably not gonna unhook that today. I gotta get out of here and pick up Brooke and then go to work. So kind of running out of time and daylight, so I'm gonna get out of here, but yeah, I got a bunch done, so I'll pick this up tomorrow. So I've been dealing with some mice getting into the new building, and it's really pissing me off. So I'm gonna seal this up, and where they're coming in is right through here. I didn't have that sealed up. So I went and got some wood today, and I'm gonna get this thing sealed up so that they can't get in, because I'm done having to clean the tank and all that. So I got some roughs on and get this, but I forgot my ladder. So it could be awesome trying to get up there and figure this out, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, without a ladder was awesome, but luckily I was able to monkey my way up there. I do have to cut this one, but then I'm gonna go home and stain them. That way it matches, because it's just too cold right now for the stain to work. So I just gotta get them measured and cut, that way I can stain them and be good to go. But there's one. Now these should be the same, but I'm not gonna guarantee that. So I'm gonna do the same thing, make it up, and then go up and cut it. And my light's in the way on this side, of course. why I'm here, I've got a new valve for the 1.25" dry line at the releaser building. It's been a plastic one. It's just a pain. I'm always thinking that thing is gonna break the ears off it. So I think this is the last one that I've got to replace, and then all my valves other than the drains are gonna be stainless steel, which is just gonna make life easier. So we'll see how this thing goes apart. I think I'm gonna need the torch a bunch. So, that was easy. Now, that goes in there. Go home, stain those boards so I can put them up this week sometime. See you guys in the next one.